What's a company secret you can share now that you don't work there? The Navy dumps its trash in the ocean. Sure, they sort it out on board the ship, but it all ends up in the big blue eventually. Your $300 pair of sneakers or Yeezys. They cost a couple of dollars to make. I worked at a hotel, and if they are busy they will dry the pool towels without washing them. If a customer checks out and the sheets look clean, they are reused. Blankets only get washed once a year unless they have something spilled on them. Back in the early 2000s, I worked at an advertising agency in NYC, and everyone was doing ridiculous amounts of cocaine. There were many overnight work days, and all of our desks/mice/keyboards were caked in cocaine. The creative director had a guy that would come and supply us with thousands of dollars of cocaine daily. I also went through a 750 milliliters of Johnny Walker Black every 2 to 3 days, and it just sat on my desk, open bottle next to my coffee. We won several awards for our work at Concyber Lions. This went on for many years, and a lot of the other agencies had a very similar work culture. This was around when Adobe CS1 came out, 03-04. Things are different now. Certain soft drinks companies will have their bosses accidentally meet each other at private clubs where they would negotiate unofficially prices they would sell their products at each quarter. Each company would take turns pricing below their competitors in order to make a profit while making it look like there's actual market competition. Aquafina is mostly purified Sacramento tap water. All sliced meat/cheese in a supermarket deli is marked up at least 1000%. The U.S. military actively covers up rape of spouses and female soldiers. Their go-to excuse is, "He's a good soldier." Then they move one, or the other, to another base and it's suddenly handled. When a makeup brand like Urban Decay launches a new naked palette or other hyped-up product, they send the stores a large quantity but only allow a small number to be put on the sales floor in the beginning, creating the impression that the item is so popular and limited that you need to do anything possible to get one. This perception of low supply and high demand justifies the high price in the consumer's mind. Also, skincare can do a tiny bit if it's good quality, but if you're not drinking enough water, eating right, and exercising, you're fucked. Eye cream can't reverse poor nutrition. Elton John's dressing room is full of dick-shaped knickknacks. I worked at a major TV studio. The executives did nothing and rarely worked at all. Most of the calls and messages were other rich people wanting free tickets and swag. Most of their meetings were 3-hour lunches at the Palm. My job was largely processing their expenses while they slept, drank, ate, or went to the gym or golf course. They would even drop off infant children for me to watch. 90% of Subway restaurant employees are either stoned off their ass or high on heroin while making your sandwich. Worked in various locations as a manager for 10 years. Many nonprofits are just tax havens for the rich. Sure, there are some good eggs out there, but most are corrupt boys' clubs. I worked for a high-ranking political official. Left and right is actually bull crap. They work together to stir up nonsense to get better ratings. They work off each other to get their names out there and then act like rivals on TV and in public appearances, and then they go to dinner together, support each other's families, their kids hang out together. I figured it was the case, but when you see it happen constantly, it's just pretty silly. So, yeah. Politics is literally just another branch of the entertainment industry. If there are vegan options on a menu along with non-vegan stuff, almost always expect to get meat juices and other non-vegan food bits into your vegan dish. Want to know why your car never gets the advertised gas mileage? The first 200 units off the assembly line have the same programming, advanced timing, etc., which gets great mileage, but the engine would only last 20k miles, as the unit sent for mileage testing. Once they are sold from the manufacturing plant to the national sales unit, the software update is deployed and the timing and injectors are set for an engine to run a lifetime. Feels crummy to be the tech reprogramming the software in the holding lot, but it navigates all the legal loopholes. We caught so many people in the Middle East trying to move radioactive materials across borders. Not enough for a proper nuke, but easily enough for a dirty bomb. If you have surgery, the docs are picking playlists to have going in the room before starting. Your average strip club is financed by gangs, most of them are fronts for S_X trafficking.